Hey guys, it's your favorite lawyer, attorney Josh, and today we're going to talk all about starting your business in 2023. Side hustles, the rage right now, right? So maybe you're thinking about working on that new side hustle. Maybe you have some friends, you guys were all together one night, but come up with this killer new business idea. Now, whatever the case may be, January and the first couple months is really a great time to put pen to paper and kick off that new business of yours. Before I get into all about how to start your business in 2023, I just want to quickly ask that if you're not yet a subscriber, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and like button. This really helps me reach more people just like you to educate them on how to grow their business too. Another quick reminder, well, I am a licensed attorney. I'm not your attorney. Well, at least not yet. Everything I talk about in these videos should not be taken as legal advice. If you do need help, I strongly encourage you to go consult with a lawyer who's licensed in your state. You've been thinking about starting that new business of yours. Maybe it's just been sitting on the back burner for years because of things like life, job, family, career, whatever. Or maybe you finally struck gold with that new idea, realized, hey, definitely should work on this new invention. What are steps that you need to take to get your business up and running? The first thing you need to do is choose the right business structure for you. Are you going into business by yourself? Do you have business partners? Do you have investors? Depending on a number of considerations, your business structure is going to be pretty apparent to you pretty quickly. A lot of common options that we see include sole proprietorships, partnerships, limited liability companies, and corporations. Each of these entity types are going to be treated differently for tax purposes and legal protection purposes. Some, like corporations, are going to generally have more formal requirements to run the business compared to others, like a sole proprietorship where the business is just you, like literally you, nothing else. Be sure to think through the different angles before you really make a decision here. Do some research online, talk to an attorney. Hey, that's me. Talk to your friends who started a business. Really just do whatever you need to do to make sure that you're going into this eyes wide open. If you've chosen to incorporate as a limited liability company, corporation, partnership, next thing you're going to need to do is register your business with your local state corporate department. To register your business, you're going to need to file what we call articles of incorporation or articles of organization with your state agency. These documents are going to include important information like the company name and other things too, like how many shares of stock there will be, who's going to be the contact person if someone wants to sue the business, really everything you need to legally form that business. There's also going to be a couple ways to do this. You can, first of all, DIY it and go file it with your state department. There's also going to be websites out there like LegalZoom, Taylor Brands can do this for you. Now, it's important to remember that these companies are not lawyers and they're not providing legal services. You can always use someone like me, a lawyer, to do this for you. Great. So business is formed in your state or another state if you choose. And the next thing you need to do is apply for an employer identification number. You'll need this number to do really important things like go ahead, open that bank account, get your line of credit, pay your taxes. Thankfully, the IRS has made it incredibly easy to get your EIN. Just go search on to apply for an EIN. There's going to be a nice IRS website where you can go get it. If you're using a lawyer or a company formation service, they're going to usually go ahead and get that EIN for you as well. The next thing you're going to need to do is open up your business bank account. You're going to go to the bank, say, hey bank, here's my articles of incorporation, here's my EIN, and let the nice banking people know that you started a business. They're going to go bring you into their cubicle and get you all set up here. As a new business, it's important to keep your business finances separate from your personal finances. Otherwise, it's really possible that there's going to be some bad things that are going to happen. So keeping everything separate also has some other benefits too, like helping you stay organized, have a real sense of all where your expenses are going and where they are going. In addition, it's going to make your accountant incredibly happy at year end when you guys are filing taxes. Great. Business is set up and running. You have your EIN, you have your bank account. Now, one of the last things you're going to need to do is determine if you have any licenses or permits that you need. If you're selling anything in a store, you're going to need to register for sales tax in your state. If you're a professional like me, you're going to need certain licenses so that you can operate. It's always a good idea to check with your local clerk or corporate division to make sure that you're fully registered and have all the necessary permits that you need before you start operating the business. As a business owner, you're going to be responsible for paying taxes on your business income. Good news is, no more employee wages for you. Unless, of course, you're going to choose to tax as an S Corp, which, again, entirely different story here. This means that you're going to have business income and have to pay taxes on that business income. Now, I generally always recommend that you go ahead, talk to your accountant, and make sure you're keeping enough money in your business to pay your taxes. Taxes is all encompassing. This includes your income taxes, your payroll taxes if you have employees, and sales tax if you're selling goods to customers. It's important to make sure that you understand your tax obligations, set up a system to track your expenses so that at the end of the year you get those juicy deductions and save a lot of money. To recap here, you've decided to start a business. Awesome. Now the fun work begins. What have we learned? Number one, you're going to decide what kind of business you want this to be. This could be a partnership, an LLC, or sole proprietorship. Next, you're going to go ahead and register that business in your state by filing articles of organization or incorporation with the right government department. You're going to either do it yourself through a service or work with an attorney. After that, you're going to go ahead and apply for your EIN. You're going to take that EIN to the bank along with your articles of an organization or incorporation and open that business bank account to help keep your expenses and income separate from your personal. This is going to protect you and help your accountant, and also let you keep a finger on the pulse of the business. Finally, you're going to go ahead and get any permits or licenses that you need, and at the end of every year, you're going to file your taxes. All right, guys, we made it. This wraps up our video for this week. If you found this video helpful and want to get more like it, please hit the like button, that big thumbs up, and the subscribe button below. If you're looking to learn more about me, Attorney Josh, and want to get in touch, you can find both my email and website in the description below, or schedule a consult with me. That's it for this week. If you made it this far, I want to thank you again. I'm Attorney Josh. I'll see you next time.